Good morning, it's me again from beautiful Bermuda. I've got this damn teleprompter thing on again, so I'm just about reading it. There you go. So basically, I wrote him a letter after my discard. I did go to Lanzarote and had a holiday over New Year, which cost me a fortune. In fact, on the flight, on the way back, I decided to write a letter, and it kind of just came straight out of me. And it was a letter to him. Now I know you meant to, I still keep my finger over the thing. I know you meant to go no contact, but I think that's where they get away with it, because we go no contact, and I think they know the rules, and they know they can do what they like to you. And the rule is for us: go no contact, don't contact them again. Make sure that no one's staring at me thinking I'm crazy. Anyway, I appreciate the no contact thing, but I needed to say a few things, and I did. So I've got my glasses on and I'm trying to read this teleprompter at the same time. So I've written a few things down. So I need to go over a few things just before reading this. Now, remember in another video I got told to go Google the word toxic and see if I recognise myself? Well, in this email I relate to that. In this email I actually tell him to go and Google the word toxic and see if he recognises himself, or even YouTube the word toxic, because if he did, he would find nice little videos about him, all wrapped up in little segments commentated by me. So there you go, karma, Stumpy. So anyway, okay. So I have to hold this thing up. My arms are getting tired. There's nowhere I can lean it on. I'm such a lazy old boot. My last day of the holiday today. Let's try it different. Let's try that. Oh, you've got a lovely view in the background. So, tell a bit louder today. I'm not taking my glasses off altogether because I'm a bit sweaty and hot, and it doesn't look very attractive anyway. So there is a section in this letter where I mentioned this a few extra activities that he may have kind of done while he was married. He did tell me about them, and I forgave him. The extra activities would be, let's say, paying for certain things by certain ladies. But hey, looking back now, he's a pervert. They all are, aren't they? I'm just trying to sort of see where I can get with this, because like I say, I'm not taking these off. Yeah, so he was getting, he was paying for these extra services, but he was a friend. Looking back, he was a disgusting perv, and I'll not apologise for anything I'm about to say in this email that I read you. Also, those of you who are easily offended, please turn over to the cute kittens playing in shoeboxes, as you won't appreciate my truthfulness. There's a few things, I'm going to have to turn this round so I don't hit my finger around. So there are a few things that may offend, maybe below the belt, but I don't care. Narcs need telling. They need bringing down to earth and be told the truth, because they get away with far too much. I need to do this as I was discarded on November the 5th, and this was sent on 11th of January. Happy New Year to you, Stumpy. I didn't send the email at first. I wrote it on the plane back from Lanzarote, and it all came out virtually in one go. I hardly had to edit it at all. It came from the depths of my pain, from my heart, and from my hate for him and my need for closure. So I felt better. That's all I cared about, was that I felt better. I had no loyalty to him. I don't care. I own everything, and I can see my shiny face in the reflection, and I don't care. I'll own everything, and he knows that. He knows I own everything, and I just want to do this because we keep quiet. I've decided to put this email on, if I can read it in the sun. It might offend a few. A few of you might think I'm wrong for doing it. A few of you might go, well, hey, good on you, Val. I may get some thumbs down. but I'm going to share it. So let's see if I can read it out in one. So I'm doing this video. I'm going to read this email for me, not him. So please comment below. Be interesting to see what you think. Hold on to your hats. Hello, my fucked up little friend. I bet you didn't think you would ever hear from me again. I'm just tying up a few loose ends from 2015. I don't need any negativity going into 2016. I just had a break in Lanzarote. In fact, I'm writing this on the plane. I've got 4 hours to kill. I've been doing a bit of thinking. Now, I know I'm not supposed to contact a narcissist or a sociopath, but I'm just going to say a few things. Yes, I've googled the above mental illness. You know, the one you tried to tar me with, you nasty little man. Yes, thanks for tipping me off though. If you'd never called me a sociopath on Facebook, I wouldn't have realised it was you. Yes, you fat, ugly little fucker who was a sociopath. See, that's where you failed. Sociopaths always deflect what they are onto their victim. I googled that. You dropped yourself right in it there. Oh, Google's enlightened me on dating a sociopath. It's a really interesting subject. Actually, I'm flattered you picked me. It's actually a compliment. As you people always go for nice, empathic people, I don't like to call myself a victim, just a wee bit too trusting and believing everyone cares and everyone has a heart. Now, that's why I went wrong. But then the mask slipped and out came the true you. I was a tad confused at first as to why the perfect boyfriend would make me suffer. But it all falls into place. You're the mentally ill one. So I forgive you. I pity you. You have to live with yourself. I started seeing you and I thought, bless, he hasn't the looks, but inside he's a lovely person. But turns out you're ugly inside and out. How unfortunate for you. That must be a hard thing to bear, knowing that your good traits are all an act just to get you through life. You are a very sad man. Obviously experience growing up made you the heartless bastard you are. Ugly inside and out, Stumpy. It's such a shame. See, I didn't find you physically attractive at all. I fell for the person. It turns out that person was a fucked up, emotionless, manipulating, heartless, little, and I do mean little, in lots of ways. Sorry, I lied. It's below average. I was being polite. Freak. I was so patient with you when you couldn't get it up. Sorry, people. I hope you fixed that little problem. It's all those hookers that you paid for blowjobs. You forgot what it's used for. So anyway, I found it hard to love you at first because, well, you're not my normal bloke. Most of my friends said to me, oh, hot, he's not. And another one was, oh, he's punching above his weight with you. Your acting skills were great, 10 out of 10 for them. You pretended at first to be the perfect boyfriend. I fell for it. Doe, aren't I the gullible one? So, do your best to smear my good name. I don't care anymore. I will own anything you throw at me. Oh, and trying to put me in a group on Facebook so that you can hide statuses and comments. Well, you are such a sad little meaningless piece of shit, aren't you? So I don't care. I don't care if you were my friend for all those years. I don't care what you ever thought about me. I did then, because I thought you were someone else. But now I know what you are, I'm okay. So if you speak like a sociopath, if you act like a sociopath, if you lie like a sociopath, and if you manipulate like a sociopath, you must be a sociopath. Yes, well done. So don't write me back. Not that you give a shit about this email. I did it for me, not you. I blocked your emails, and any that sneak through on another address, they'll go straight in the bin. Don't waste your time. Oh, and just be careful, because a lot of people could accidentally find out what you are. Just keep Googling or YouTubing the word toxic. See if you recognise yourself. I have a lot on you, Stumpy. If you contact me or any of my friends, or try and make me look like the mental one, I'm afraid I might email a few things to people. I will draft up an email with a few little videos and pictures you sent me with details of your infidelity and forward them to people. I'm sure they will help your celebrity. Oh, and if the wife ever found out about those terrible things that you'd said about her, wouldn't it be interesting to see how your wife would act if she found out that you never really loved her, you wanted me all your life, and I was on your mind on your wedding day? Although that was a fabrication for my benefit, I bet it would be good reading for her. Or that you were cheating on her with all those escorts, and then me. And how you described her disgusting habits. I could go on forever, but you get the gist. So, don't try with your smear campaign, my ugly little friend, because whatever you say about me, I will own. I have nothing to lose. You do. So think twice before blabbing to anyone, because I could make your life pretty hard for you. So watch your back, Mr. Cheesy DJ. Truths have a habit of getting out. Karma or revenge. Let's see. I will decide that. Social media is a bitch. You're just a failed, under the radar DJ who thinks he's a celebrity. You're not, Stumpy. You're a washed up has-been who's wasted my time, and I'm so glad that we are over. You think you discarded me? Well, I've just discarded you. Life has been so much better without you in it, so much easier. So that's my closure. Do not ever contact me or any of my friends, ever. You will regret it. I promise you that. So, I'm afraid if that offends anybody, it's tough, because that's what I sent him. Now, I think with a normal relationship, you send a letter like that, you'd probably hear back from them. Because I know if I had a letter like that, I'm afraid I would definitely be wanting to contact that person and saying what I thought about them. So, I didn't hear back. I never have since. I don't expect to, and I don't want to. He can go to hell. So, as soon as I posted that, I didn't know how I'd feel. I left it a few weeks after I wrote it because I thought I might regret it, or, you know, you can't take something back once it's sent. So I actually left it 2 weeks and thought about it and thought about it and thought about it. And I was still feeling bad, and I was still feeling bitter and twisted, and I was still feeling sad and depressed and upset and you name it. And I thought, you know what, I can't feel any worse. What worse can he do to me? What worse can I go through than what I've been through already? What can he do? Nothing. In fact, that's after that email I sent him, that's when I spoke to that friend, Jane, and she was the one that wrote me that email back and said I was spiteful and all the nasty things. She annihilated me. I hope I'm in the frame there, because I don't even know I'm talking to my left ear again. And I'm wondering if he's actually spoke to her and told her a few of the things in that email, like maybe, you know, oh, she's going to tell my wife about me, and she told me I'm ugly, and she told me this, told me that. Yeah, Jane might feel sorry for him and think I'm a bitch for doing it, but she doesn't know the story. So, narcs make you find out who your friends are. That's one thing I've realised, because your real friends will support you, whatever was said. So as far as concerned, since that letter went, you know, it's over. I did deactivate Facebook for a while because I couldn't face reading things. I couldn't face the urge of maybe Googling things. I couldn't face the urge of maybe reading stuff and comments that I don't like. So you do that ridiculous thing where you play detective and you can't help it. You want to search, but then when you find something you don't like, then it upsets you. So I thought, if I'm not on Facebook, I can't do that. I have actually just recently, yesterday actually, last night, put a new profile picture up. It's not for me, it's a nice view. And I'm actually quite scared to go back on Facebook, so I'm trying to work out a restrictive list so that I can just restrict people to a list without deleting them or blocking them, because they might get offended. There we go again, still thinking of other people. So, oh goodness, yeah, yeah, I might do that. I might open it up again, but I must have about, some people have thousands and thousands and thousands of friends. I have about 120 by the last look, and that sounds a lot really, but a lot of them were from when I knew abroad and stuff, so I'm going to stay in touch with them. But anyway, I've said my bit. I've read the email to you. Please comment below if you think I'm wrong for doing it. Please comment. If you think I'm stupid, please comment. If you think I'm brave, please comment. And if Stumpy, if you happen to watch this, I actually don't have anything to say to you. Don't ever hurt anyone again, because you know these kind of things happen. You don't realise who you're messing with. You may be a messed up narcissist, and you may think that you've got the upper hand, and you may think that you're going to win. But in the end, you're apparently the celebrity. I don't have anything to lose, and you do. So just be careful in future who you screw over and try and destroy, because you just don't know whether they're going to put YouTube videos on, and if you do anything to me, I might just send them all to your wife or to your boss. So I'm going to go now, because I'm going to go for a swim and chill, because I'm looking a bit sweaty. So when I get home I might just put a few more on, but virtually, I mean, I've kind of finished my story. I will probably go over a little bit into detail and stuff, but yeah. Right, well, beautiful Bermuda. This is where I was supposed to come with him that time, and he screwed me over and left and abandoned me on my own. So I'm trying to make it my happy place again. So I leave tonight, and I'm just spending the last day on the beach. So not that you're interested, because you're at home probably in the rain, and I'm sounding like I'm bragging. Okay, listen. Thanks for supporting me. Thanks for sticking by me. Thanks for putting in comments. But there's a few people around, I don't like talking to myself. Right then, guys, I'm going now. I hope this is recorded, because if it hasn't, I will cry. See you later. Have a beautiful day. Bye.